welcome back to Starch, and I hope today's good, but better watching this video. Today I'll be showing you how to do a back walkover in one day. So this is not a beginner skill, not an advanced skill, it's kind of in the middle, and if you're learning this, it means you're on your way to a back handspring, which is quite a difficult move, but it means you're going more advanced, so well done. Before doing this, you want to be able to do a back bend and a kickover, and maybe the splits, that is optional. And I have posted tutorials on 3 of them. Links are in the description down below if you want to check them out before doing this. Before we get started, make sure you guys like, subscribe and turn on post notifications to be notified whenever I post a new video. Without any further ado, let's get started. The first thing you want to do before going on to anything is stretch, and you want to have a soft surface, so maybe carpet. I don't recommend it, but if it's the only thing you have, then go ahead. Maybe a trampoline. It's a bit harder to do a back walkover on that, but it will work. Grass, or preferably a gymnastics mat. I did review this in one of my other videos, links in the description if you want to check it out. So for our stretches, you can check out my stretching routines, which I will link in the description, and stretching helps you prevent any injuries, so you have to do it. I do recommend following onto them, but if you don't have enough time, then just follow along to this quick routine, but this won't guarantee you that you won't hurt yourself. You're just going to warm up our wrists, so just move them around and put them down, hold it for a few seconds and turn it around. So that is it. That's just a very simple stretch. Then you want to do your back. So for this, do a back bend, kickover, and maybe the bridge. Just practice all of them to make sure you're confident with them. And also the video, you want to make sure you don't skip, so you don't miss any steps, and you have to make sure you're confident with each step before moving on. So I'm just going to stretch out my bridge. I haven't posted a bridge tutorial, but if you want one, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Just hold this for a few seconds and you can come down. And then you want to warm up your legs because you're going to be kicking over with them. So for this, I recommend the split, or maybe just a simple stretch if you can't quite do the splits yet. So you're just going to put one leg out and put one behind. This is kind of splits, but if you do splits, you're just going to get this leg up in front. Just hold this for a while, and then you can switch around to the other side and maybe stretch out your middle splits as well. So now we're all done with stretching. Let's go on to the formation of the back walkover. This is very important because if you can't get the formation right, it means you can't actually do your back walkover because it'll look very sloppy and be harder to do. So to start your back walkover, you want to stand up with your arms by your ears, and you want them to be by your ears all the way through, including when you're going back, so you don't just drop your hands and fall on your head, because lots of people are scared of doing that. And then there's 2 ways of doing this. You can either put one foot in front, just like this, or you can also lift it and then go. Lifting is a little bit harder, but once you actually master it, you can have a go at that. But I'm just going to be doing it with one leg in front, and you have to make it in front because it will be easier to do it then. Then you want to lean back. This is basically like a back bend, just with one leg in front. I do have drills for each step, so make sure to keep using again. And you want to keep going back until your hands touch the ground. And then basically now you're in a bridge, but one leg should never touch the floor. And you just want to kick over until you're in the handstand position, preferably in the split handstand. And you just want to come down so your leg touches the ground and your chest comes up. The first way you can do is to use a spot. So a spot is basically just like a person who helps you, and you want this person to be trusted, and they need to be strong so they actually help you. So you're just going to go into a back walkover, so just go into your back bend with one leg in front, start kicking over, and then your spot should just help you, just push you over with your back. And that is quite helpful, but I didn't learn it with a spot, so if you don't have a spot, there is another way of doing it, but I do recommend you get a spot because it will be a lot easier. So if you don't have a spot, then there are quite a lot of steps to doing it, but you still can do it. You want to get a few pillows, or you can just get something soft to put underneath, and then you just want to do a back bend from here, keeping your hands by your ears, just like I said at the beginning. So you just want to keep your ears and keep looking down at your hands. Don't look anywhere else, or you're going to lose where you're going to go. And your pillows will be there if you fall or hurt yourself or anything. You can also use a wall. So we did do this in our backbend tutorial. So you basically just go against the wall, but this time just put one leg in front and just walk down the wall. This is pretty simple. This should just get you used to the motion at the beginning, because when you're doing your backbend, you have both your legs together, but then now you have to have one in front. So it does take quite a long time to get used to. If you don't have a wall you can practice, then I do have a method for you guys. So that is to basically do the same thing that we just did with the pillows. You can skip out the pillows this time, but just put one leg in front and then just go into your backbend again, and your pillows will be there for you again. When you're doing this, I recommend to put your good leg in front so you have more power to kick over. And if you've tried your back walkover, but you can do everything but you just can't kick over because you don't have enough power, so just try and get more power so you can just push off more harder and just experiment and just try what suits you best. You want to remember to point your toes because it'll just look a lot better and it might even help you. So this time we're just going to do the same. We're going to do a backbend with one leg in front, but then this time we're just going to try and kick over as fast as we can. It's fine if you can't do this first time. If you're new beginner, then just try doing a backbend with one leg in front and then taking about 2 seconds and then kicking over, and then gradually just want to decrease the time. And then just keep kicking higher and higher until you actually reach the other side. And if you did that already, then try and straighten your legs because mine were bent, and eventually you should go over. Your landing is one of the most important parts because you want to be stable, you don't want to fall over, and it will help you look really good. Another tip is the leg that you lift or have in front should be the first leg down. So if you switch somewhere in between, then it means your back walkover is wrong. So make sure to correct that mistake before you go on any further because it's a really common mistake. And the leg that was in front should land first, and then your other leg should just land behind it, and it should be landing like this. And that should be your back walkover all complete. But if you're still struggling, or when you go to your back bend into a kickover, then I have one last drill. So this is one of the hardest parts of the back walkover. So this is to do a bridge, but then you want one leg up because that's how it's going to be in your back walkover. And you want to just try kicking over with only one leg, and that means you should work on your leg strength. And if you don't have enough power, then keep working on exercises that build your leg strength, like squats. So you want to go into the bridge, arms by your ears like they always should be, and then you just want to lift one leg, preferably your good leg, up. And then you can kick over with the other leg. You can rock if you want, if it helps you. You want to keep your legs straight all the way through, and then make sure to get the landing that we just worked on. Now just put all of these together and you should be able to do a back walkover. If you can't, then go over these steps again because I can guarantee this works. At the end, it should look a bit like this. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Once you subscribe, turn on the post notification bell to be notified every single time I post a new video. And I do have a back stretching routine to come, so make sure to keep tuning. And I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.